In the previous lecture, we have discussed regarding the classification of control release drug delivery system. Okay, we have discussed various class. Okay, so among that, very first one is the rate program control release drug delivery system. So, what actually the rate program drug delivery system? So, it is the drug delivery system in that the drug may be released in a program manner or in the program rate at a specified rate, so that the drug may be released in a slow manner for the prolonged period of time. That is called as a rate program. Its name itself indicates the rate program. So release may be programmed at a specified rate. That is called as a program rate drug delivery system. So these rate program drug delivery systems are further classified into the various types. These various types are, these are mainly classified into the 4 types. That is dissolution control drug delivery system. Okay. Then that is the second one is the diffusion control release drug delivery system, erosion control release drug delivery system, and combination of all these 3, that is the dissolution, diffusion, and the erosion. So these rate program drug delivery systems are classified on the basis of release of the drug from the formulation. So at which mechanism the drug may be released, on that basis it is get classified. So these are the main 4 classes of rate program drug delivery systems. Again, this dissolution control drug delivery systems are classified into the 2 types. That is, first one is drug dissolution control release drug delivery system. So in this case, the dissolution of the drug from the formulation, it may be controlled by drug itself. Okay, or the drug is having the slow dissolution rate. Okay, and second is polymer dissolution control release drug delivery system. So polymer dissolution means what? Here the polymer, it can controls the release of the drug from the formulation. So dissolution may be controlled by the polymer. Either it may be fabricated by matrix size type of system, or the reservoir type of system, or either both. That is the hybrid type of system. So the polymer can controls the dissolution of the drug from the formulation. That is called as a polymer dissolution control release drug delivery system. Second type, it is diffusion control release drug delivery system. So here the drug release can be controlled by the diffusion of the drug through the system. So these are again classified into 2 types. One is porous matrix control drug delivery system. So porous matrix means what? Porous. So it is the nature of that drug delivery system. So when such drug delivery systems comes in contact with the fluid, dissolution fluid or the gastric fluid, it become a porous in nature. Okay, or it does not get completely solubilized, or it does not get degraded, or does not get eroded. It is just converted to the porous form. Okay, and through this porous form, the drug may be diffused in a slow manner for the prolonged period of time. That is called as a porous matrix. And similarly, porous membrane diffusion drug delivery system. So here, the membrane which may be formed on the surface of a core material, it become a porous, and through that porous membrane, drug may be released in a slow manner. Okay, so these are the 2 types of diffusion controlled drug delivery system. And another one is the erosion controlled drug delivery system. So erosion means it is the physical degradation of a polymer, that is called as a erosion. So these erosion controlled drug delivery systems are again classified into the 2 types. One is the bulk erosion and second one is the surface erosion. So bulk erosion means what? It is the physical degradation of a polymer throughout the system, that is called as a bulk. And second one is the surface erosion. So it is, in this case, the polymer may get eroded on its surface, and slowly the erosion may reach to the center of the matrix, that is called as a surface erosion. And the last type, it is the combination of all these three, that is either a combination of dissolution, diffusion and erosion. So either two systems or these three systems may be employed to formulate the drug delivery systems, that is called as a combination of dissolution, diffusion and erosion control release drug delivery systems. Okay. So this first class of rate controlled drug delivery system, it is a dissolution controlled drug delivery system. So in the dissolution controlled drug delivery system, it name suggests that dissolution controlled. So what happened in this case? In this case, the drug released from the formulation that can be controlled by the dissolution of the drug. So that's what indicate the dissolution control. Okay, so these dissolution control drug delivery systems are further classified, and first one is the drug which is having the slow dissolution rate. So there are the certain drug which is having the inherently slow dissolution rate. Okay, so that drug, there is no need to convert such drug into the controlled release formulation, because this drug is having naturally a slow dissolution rate, and as it is having the slow dissolution rate, it gives a longer effect, because it is get slowly dissolved and absorbed, and ultimately it gives the longer period of action. So these are called as a drugs with a slow dissolution rate. So few example of such drugs are griseofulvin, nifedipine. These are the drugs which are having the slow dissolution rate, and it produces a naturally prolonged drug product. Okay. And second type, it is a drug that can transform into a slow dissolving form. When such systems are formed and it comes in contact with the GI fluid, okay, so it forms a slow dissolving drug delivery systems. So one of the example is of such formulation, it is the ferrous sulfate. Okay, so it slowly releases the drug from the formulation and it gives the prolonged effect. This is called as a drug that can transform into a slow dissolving form. And second one is the slow dissolution rate of a reservoir membrane or the matrix. So this is actually, we can formulate the formulations or control drug delivery system that may be depend on the dissolution rate. Okay, so either we can prepare the reservoir systems or either we can prepare the matrix systems. Okay, so see here, this is the first category, that is the dissolution rate controlled drug delivery system that may be formulated on the basis of reservoir systems. Okay, here see, this is the system where the core material, this is the core material which consists of a drugs. Okay, and this core material, it may be covered or it may be encapsulated with the help of a polymeric layer. Okay, so that is called as a reservoir type of system or the membrane type of systems. So this is the system which is at the initial conditions. Okay, when such systems are administered and it comes in contact with the GI fluid, what happened? See, the outer layer, it may get slowly dissolved, and the drug which are present into the formulation or into the core material, it is get slowly released. Okay, see here, this X, it indicates the release of the drug from the formulation. So slowly the drug from the formulation may be released by the mechanism of the dissolutions. And for the fabrication of such type of drug delivery system, we can generally use the hydrophobic material. These hydrophobic materials are the polymers such as ethyl cellulose, eudragite, various type of waxes may be used, or polymethylic acid. These are the polymer that are the hydrophobic in nature, that can controls the release of the drug from the formulation by the mechanism of dissolution. Okay, and second type of formulation that may be fabricated by the way of matrix formulations. Okay, so this is the matrix dissolution controlled drug delivery system, where these drugs are dispersed into the polymeric material. Okay, or the drug may be dissolved into the polymeric material, and this polymeric material is of hydrophobic in nature, so that when these polymers in or this system comes in contact with the polymer, or comes in contact with the GI fluid, it does not get readily dissolved. So it slowly dissolve, because see here, this is the initial condition of the polymeric system or the matrix system when it is administered, and after a certain period of time, see here, there is a decrease in the size of this polymeric system. So what happened? This polymer which are present here, it is get dissolved. Okay, and the polymer, as the polymer it is get dissolved, the drug which are present into the particular layer of the polymer, it is get released. Okay, and as it is released, it get absorbed and it gives the prolonged effect. So the drug released from this matrix system may be controlled by the dissolution of the polymer. So this is called as a second type of system, that is a matrix type of system. So this both system, that is the reservoir dissolution controlled drug delivery system and the matrix dissolution control system, it is fabricated by using the various type of hydrophobic materials. Okay. So this is first category. Then second one, it is a diffusion controlled drug delivery system. As we know that diffusion control. Okay, so here the release of the drug from the formulation, it is controlled by the diffusion, not the dissolution. Okay, so diffusion means what? It is the movement of the drug. Okay, drug may get diffused from drug delivery system through the polymeric membrane, and it get absorbed, and it shows the prolonged effect or prolonged release for the pharmacological effect. Okay, so this diffusion controlled drug delivery system, it is categorized or classified into two types. One is a porous membrane diffusion controlled drug delivery systems, and second one is the porous matrix diffusion controlled drug delivery system. So in this case, the system which may be formed, it become a porous in nature. Okay, when the systems are administered, it comes in contact with the dissolution medium or the gastric fluid, it absorb water, and it is get swell. Okay, these systems are swellable type of system. This system does not get dissolved. Okay, it is get eroded, slowly eroded, or either it is get slowly diffuse. Okay, so porous membrane diffusion systems and the porous matrix systems are mentioned here. See here, this is the first category, that is the porous membrane diffusion controlled drug delivery system. Here in this case, the drug which may be encapsulated by using a polymeric layer, and the polymer which are used for the fabrication of this porous membrane controlled drug delivery system, it is a hydrophobic polymer such as ethyl cellulose or the polymethacrylate. Okay, so systems are get formulated. This is this system which is at time t or the initial condition when it is administered, when it comes in contact with the GI fluid, this outermost layer, it is get a swell or it become a porous, and due to the porous in nature, there is a formation of a small pores. As it is a porous in nature, so there is a formation of a small pores to the system, and the drug which are present into this system, it is get slowly diffused through the small pores, and the drug may get released in a slow manner for the prolonged period of time by the mechanism of diffusion. See this outer side here, this is the diffusion of the drug, and after time t2 means after the specified period of time, the drug may get released from the system. So this system is get exhausted. So if we compare this system, see here, initially here in the system there is a presence of the drug. After a certain period of time, the drug may get released by the mechanism of diffusion, and after time t2, see here, the drug delivery system is get deflated, or there is a reduced in the concentration of the drug, so that the drug may get diffused in a slow manner for the prolonged period of time through these porous membrane controlled drug delivery systems. Okay. Similarly, we can also fabricate the matrix or porous matrix diffusion controlled drug delivery system. So in the porous matrix diffusion, it is also called as a monolithic system. Here, see, the systems are fabricated, so drug may get dispersed into the hydrophobic polymers, or sometime we can fabricated the systems by dispersing the drug into the swellable type of polymers. So which are the examples of swellable type of polymers? These polymers are xanthan gum, HPMC, HPC, alginate, or ethyl cellulose. So this ethyl cellulose, it is a insoluble type of polymer. So these polymers may sometimes used to fabricate the drug delivery systems. Okay. So this is the initial position of the drug delivery system when it is administered and comes in contact with the GI fluid. So here there is a formation of a pores to the systems, and as there is a formation of the pores, small pores, the drug may get diffused through the small pores through the system in a slow manner for the prolonged period of time, and after the time period t2, or after a certain period of time or longer period of time, the drug delivery system is get depleted. So all the amount of drug may get diffused through the small pores in a slow manner to the surroundings. Okay. So this is the type of system. It is called as a non-swellable type of system. So in case of swellable type of system, this system or the matrix system, it is get swelled. Okay. So this outer layer, it is get swelled, and due to the swelling, there is a formation of a porous nature, and due to this porous nature, the drug may get released in a slow manner for the prolonged period of time by the mechanism of diffusion. So this is called as a diffusion controlled drug delivery systems. Okay. Then another type of rate program controlled drug delivery system, it is a erosion controlled drug delivery system. So what is actually meaning of the erosion? So erosion, it is nothing but a polymer degradations or polymer disintegrations. Okay. So this is the physical disintegrations of the polymers. Okay. So that the drug may get continuously eroded, and the drug which polymer is get continuously eroded, and the drug which are present into the system, it is continuously released in a slow manner for the prolonged period of time. Such systems are called as a erosion controlled drug delivery systems. So here this erosion control drug delivery systems may be work on the certain parameters or certain physical stimuli there. Due to the physical stimuli or chemical stimuli or either the biological stimuli, erosion may get takes place. Okay. So this erosion may be either occur due to the osmotic pressure. This erosion may also takes place due to the chemical reactions such as hydrolysis, or this erosion may also be takes place due to the enzymatic degradations. Okay. So this erosion are also categorized into two types. One is called as a bulk erosion, and second is called as a surface erosion. Okay. So bulk erosion or the surface erosion is here in the bulk erosion. So here the erosion or the physical degradation of the polymer, it may be takes place throughout the system or to the center of the matrix, that is called as a bulk erosion. See here in this diagram, this is the initial position when it comes in contact with the dissolution fluid or the gastric fluid. See this is the degradation. Okay, this is the degradation or this is the erosion. So it may be takes place throughout the system or to the center of the matrix, that is called as a bulk erosion. And second type, it is called as a, this bulk erosion, it is also called as a homogeneous erosion because it may be takes place throughout the systems. And second type, it is the surface erosion that may be occur on the surface of the device. See here, this is the initial position when it comes up in contact with the gastric environment or the conditions. So surface of the polymer, it is get disintegrated or it is get degraded or it is get eroded. Slowly it is get eroded, and the drug which are present into the system, it may be available or it may get released. So this type of erosion, surface erosion, it is also called as a heterogeneous erosion. Why? Because this erosion or the erosion may be not same at the surface as well as the center. Okay, so that's why it is called as a surface type of erosion. And in the fabrication of this erosion control drug delivery system, we can employ the hydrophobic polymers such as various type of waxes and the ethyl cellulose that may be used. Okay. And another last type is the combination of dissolution, diffusion and the erosion control drug delivery systems. So in this case, either we can fabricate it in the combination of dissolution, diffusion, dissolution erosion or diffusion erosion type of control drug delivery system. This is one of the example of dissolution and the diffusion control release drug delivery system. So these systems are fabricated by dispersing the drug into the polymeric system, and again this polymeric systems is finally encapsulated with the help of a water soluble as well as the water insoluble polymers. So here in this case we can use the both polymer, that is a water soluble polymer as well as the water insoluble polymer. In this case PVP that is used as a water soluble polymer and the ethyl cellulose that is a water insoluble polymer. So by combination of these two polymer we can apply the coating, and when the systems are administered, it goes into the stomach and comes in contact with the gastric fluid. What happened? This outer layer which is made up from the hydrophilic as well as the hydrophobic polymers. So hydrophilic polymers, it is get dissolved. Okay, and it can form a small pores, and due to the small pores the water may be entered into the device, the drug may get dissolved, and same drug which is get dissolved, it may be released in a slow manner for the prolonged period of time by the mechanism of diffusion. So drug may release through this system by the mechanism of dissolution as well as by the mechanism of diffusion for the prolonged period of time. So these systems is called as a combination of all the formulations. Okay, so this is all about the combinations of dissolution, diffusion as well as the erosion controlled drug delivery systems.